Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. It is 7 a.m. It is incredible how it is so dark outside, but it is what it is. Winter is coming. Yeah, it's wild. We are not even in winter, and I feel like we have been in winter during the last 2 months. It's crazy. Today, we're gonna talk about an interesting topic. So, get ready with me. But first, skincare. I do not have an extensive routine. I'm just gonna show you a couple of things that I use. I've been using this L'Oreal Bright Reveal Cleanser for a while. This is my second one. I really like it because it helps me with the excess oil on my face, and also I feel my skin like brighter. So I recommend this one. I also use this Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. This one has 50 SPF, so I use it as both to hydrate my face and also to put sunscreen on it. I've been using this one like for 1 year. And last but not least, honestly, this one was a gift. I can't even imagine like buying it because this one is kind of expensive. But now I'm thinking about it because I just realized that this serum is so good. It has like vitamin C. I don't remember what else. It is good for, I don't know. I just really love how my face looks like after this. It is a bouncy skin reactivating serum. It does its job. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy it again, but for now, so good. I forgot to mention one. This one. Oh my god, this is my lifesaver. This is called Cicaplast Relieving Therapeutic Cream. Creates like a barrier on your skin so you don't feel it itchy or dry. For those who are not like in cold weather, when you are in countries like Canada, like you find heater everywhere. So the heater makes your skin so dry. When I feel, like my skin irritated or something like that, this one is good. So that's everything. Okay, we need to talk about the immigrant journey. I don't know why no one talks about how hard it is to find a community when you're moving abroad. We usually think, hey, I'm going to get there, I'm going to make friends, everything is going to be fine. But the reality is that it's not. I thought that finding a sense of belonging would be easy. Oh, yeah. But I was wrong. Let's just make a short coffee because I'm gonna drink more later. The truth is that in my first year as an immigrant, I felt so lonely. My husband was working the whole day and I was here alone at home. Well, I was studying, haven't talked to you about it, but I came to Canada to study. During my first year, I didn't work at all. So I was just fully focused on my education. Basically, I spent the first year between the college and my home. I think I had like the immigrant depression, like the seasonal depression that is very common in these countries because I felt so isolated. I come from Colombia and we have sunlight the 365 days of the year. And then I came to Canada and we have like during the summer we have more sunlight hours, but then we have the shortest day of the year in December. It's usually December 21st, just December 22nd, something like that. In the first year, I was basically missing the sunlight, so I lack of energy. And yeah, everything was so, blurry, I would say. It was just something new for me. I felt so lonely. I need to do something. I need to find a community. I need to find my friends. I need to find that me time And I think it is so important because when you're an immigrant, there are some things that you start losing about your identity. For example, I like having a coffee with a friend, but at that time I didn't have friends to have a coffee with. So I said, you know what? If I can find that community that I can join, I will create mine. And that's how everything started with Ladies Being Ladies, which is my women's community in the Waterloo region. And this has been like the most exciting journey of my life. Before we continue, I'm going to show you my babies. These are my babies. So this is a Monstera, and this one is an elephant ear plant. It is so hard to take care of the plants during the winter season. Oh my God. I have to be honest, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make them survive during this season. Sometimes they are dry, and that's why I do, oh my God, this is not good. So sometimes they are so dry, but other times, like now, if they have like this fungi, is because it is too humid. So the thing is that they don't receive sunlight, so that this makes them retain more water in the soil. This is a tropical plant, so they need the water. I know that they thrive in humid atmospheres, but I don't know what's happening. If you know about this, just give me a hand, because I don't know what else to do. The plant is not absorbing the water, so I will stop with the watering. And this one is good. This one, it is a little bit dry on the top, so this is a good sign. This one had a disease before, but I saved it. I created this community in January 2024, and I came to Canada in April 2023. This is the first year winter arrived, no sunlight, sadness, lack of support. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna create a community, so we will have, like a meeting one day of the month in which we can drain, in which we can be just ourselves. And the name Ladies Being Ladies, it was because we are so into fitting in the roles that society has said, hey, women have to do this and this in this profession. At your 30s, you have to have kids. I want to create a safe space where everyone feels seen, heard, understood, a space where you don't have to pretend to be someone else, because that was what I was looking for it at that time. So it was incredible how I started executing the idea, because sometimes happens that you maybe have an idea, but it's just an idea. You don't do anything further to make it happen. And I think it was my need that I just did it. I just started. I just talked to a couple of friends and I told them like, hey, I have this idea. And then I started saying to some girls that I knew at that time. And yeah, I just did it. Okay, so I'm going to keep showing you my babies. This one was a gift. A friend gave it to me. It has these white stands because sometimes it receives direct sunlight. It is so hard to have the right conditions. This one is a Dracaena. It is beautiful. I took this one from the one that I have on the door. This is an old leaf, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And this is the one that has been in recovery for a long time. It was so stressed and it died eventually, but then I just tried to save the roots and it worked. But now I'm just waiting for it. So I come from the idea of, hey, I'm alone. I need to find a supportive network because I left all my friends in my home country. I don't have my friends here. I have to find a new supportive community because you cannot, move in life if you don't have people around yourself to cheer you up or just simply to listen to you when you don't feel well. And this is something very important because I think we underestimate connections because we have to map out that I was trying to find new connections in a new language, in a new culture. So I speak Spanish. I had so many classmates that speak Spanish, so I didn't have that need to keep speaking in English during my classes. So I wasn't speaking English at all. Hey, you came to Canada, you need to practice English because you have to learn, improve, and everything. Okay, let's join conversation circles, classes, let's try like whatever. Since everyone has, different background, ways of thinking, different mindset, different careers, it's not that easy to find those connections. I'm just gonna create the community I need. So when I started doing the monthly meetings, I just realized that there were so many people, so many women around with the same problem. I started talking to them, and that's one of the things that I really love about being a community builder, is knowing the reality of other people. Creating this community has given me awareness of everyone's life. I tend to be more empathetic now. I mean, it's not like I wasn't before, but when you start realizing how people feel and how their experiences completely change, you have a different perspective. The first meeting I was so scared. I have to be honest. I talked to a couple of people that I knew at that time. I have this idea. If you want to join, it was word of mouth. I created an Instagram account. At that time, I wasn't sure that I was going to study marketing. I just started with this crazy idea. So the first meeting I remember was in a community center, because that's another thing. It was during the winter time, so we couldn't meet outside. And then I tried to find, free spaces and everything. The city of Kitchener provides some facilities with no cost. I just booked it, and then I was like, you know what, I can do this. So I started with monthly events. We have had so many activities, from painting, like nothing professional, just for fun, just to connect. Dance classes, potluck. We have been to parks, events of the city, ice skating. We have had so many fun things in the group. So I feel very proud of the community I have built so far, because it's been rotating, but that just means that people are getting into the group, they have found their friends, and now they have, like a supportive network, and it's time to move on. I have had so many active members in the group, but also new ones. People are noticing that they need this supportive network as immigrants. Like when I look back, it is like I don't even understand how I came up with the idea, but I'm so glad I did. Most of my friends here in Canada, I just found them through Ladies Being Ladies. It's awesome. And there are some of them that don't live in Kitchener and they still come in. And sometimes when I'm with them and they meet other people and we are like introducing ourselves, it's always like, hey, I met her because of the community, and it's so beautiful. One of my friends, she's like, hey, I have one day of my calendar. I have this day marked out because it's the day in which I'm going to be myself. It is my me time. She's always there, and I really love it because she's my friend, but she's not doing it because she's helping me or because she is, interested on making my community grow or something like that. She does it for herself, and that's what I'm looking for. We don't care if you are an engineer or if you are, a successful manager. If that's something that you feel proud of it, you can tell us, of course. But your value in the community is not because of your background or because of your career. It's about you. I always ask about themselves in the meetings. Hey, tell me something about yourself. Something that I don't know so far. And sometimes their answer is, I don't have an interesting life, or there's nothing interesting about me. And it's funny because everyone has something interesting. So you're just looking at your value or your identity in the wrong direction. Something interesting about me is that I don't like dairy products. I don't like milk. I don't like cheese. I don't like the taste. And I've been like that my whole life. That's part of my identity. It is important to start changing that mindset that only your career is something interesting about yourself. Well, I had to go out to do adulthood things. But I just want to say that through Ladies Being Ladies, I found this mission of helping women to feel seen, heard, and safe. And it's been awesome. Every single month, I have like the feeling of what am I doing, if it's everything okay, if it's not, if I should continue or not. But then the meeting day arrives, and I'm so glad I keep doing it. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because I've been spotting a trend on Instagram, on social media, regarding this phrase like everyone wants a village, but no one wants to be a villager. And I think it is so true because sometimes we just decide to do nothing. And if you want something, go for it. What if, what if, what if? No, stop. Start creating your stuff. Start doing the things that you love. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be, so heartwarming at the end. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy my story, and let me know in the comments if you found this helpful or if something has happened to you related to that, or how you overcome it if you are an immigrant. See you in the next one. Bye.